Right, hi everyone, and welcome to All My 78s. This is Late Night Listening number 12. And I can't believe I've done 12 of them, but apparently I have. But this is the last in this series of Late Night Listening. After this, we've got 3 Christmas specials, which I'm really excited about because they're not all Christmas songs. There are some really good stuff in there. I'm pretty sure it is. Looking at the labels, I've seen stuff. They've probably been in lockdown, some of them, and some of them you haven't seen because I unstacked these records from the 3000 before I started videoing them, which I did very early on in this year. Basically, when I had my sciatica, I was spending a lot of time in the shed doing things like that and not videoing for some reason. It didn't dawn on me to do it. But anyway, so they're included. With Christmas songs, but not every single one is a Christmas song because I think that would just be very boring. Now, Stack Attack 4 didn't go very well to plan. There was a lot of Victor Sylvesters in there, which people were like aghast to go, no, don't play them. There was 1 or 2 of you that were sort of like, yeah, some are all right, but the majority in the comments was, you don't want to hear them. So I'm not including those in this pile. This pile there's 1 or 2 from Stack Attack 4, and that's all. The rest of them are from lockdown number 19. Now, if you were looking forward to a particular song, a particular record, shall I say, in the Stack Attack 4, then if you say so in the comments, quite quick as you can, I will try and locate it and include it in a future upload. Next year, we'll be starting Late Night Listenings Series 2, and I might make some slight differences. There'll be some that'll definitely, hopefully, be better. So we'll be playing good stuff, but it'll be like Late Night Listening 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. This is, the numbers are there, so you can refer to them. I've got a reference of where they were and that. So if we're talking about certain records and that, you can say, oh, remember that record you played in Late Night Listening 10, and I'll go, oh, have a look and have a blah blah blah, and that sort of thing. Right, so here we go. Anyway, we've got Black Cherry in the pipe, which is a special mix, and we've got Jack Daniels Tennessee whiskey old number 7, and we've got some Hobgoblin in the jar, which you can see up there. I'll do a quick picture. Did you get that? Right, let's get going. So this was from Stack Attack 4, and it's The Little Shoemaker by Petula Clark. Someone said I would recognise this, so we'll see what happens. We'll start at the beginning.
In the shoemaker shop, this refrain would never stop as he tapped away, working all the day. At his bench there was he, just as busy as a bee, little time to lose with the boots and shoes. But his heart went pop inside the little shop when a lovely girl,
I'm going to move it on a little bit.
On her dainty feet she whirled into the street, and he heard her say as she danced.
I don't recognise it. I do not recognise it. I'm sorry, I don't know why. Maybe somebody was talking about some program on the radio, I think. Probably I didn't listen to that channel, or I'm just not old enough. Yeah, which is unlikely, very unlikely. The other side is, it's very hard to read these labels, especially in the dark. Is Helpless. I think it's Helpless. You can have a look on there and see if you can make it out. In the middle.
Oh, forgive me. Can you forgive me? Give back your love, so strong and true. Helpless.
So I'm going through this quickly, this one, because we've got quite a few to catch up on these 19s. I like the Shoemaker. I quite like, and I'm going to keep it because I've got the new portable HMV, electric portable HMV from the 1956 model. I'm not sure what model number it is. I'm still researching that, but it's coming back from the service guy, and that'll be featuring definitely in playing some of the 50s 78s I've got, and that I'll keep that for that. Right, this is the Wedding Samba by Edmundo Ross and his Rumba band. Ooh, don't know, not sure about this. In the middle.
Rio Grande, when people are married, they always have a stand. The music is grand to a samba band, and people are carried away with such romance. Ole, ole, the wedding samba will bring a timid sin.
Yeah, it's quite pleasant. It's not something that I'm massively into, that sound, but the bullfrog. This is the bullfrog. Right, let's have a listen to this. Let's just move it on a little bit. Yeah, it's interesting. It's something that I need to listen to a bit longer, I think. But it's not something that I'm really into a lot. That sound. I'm going to put it on the reject pile. Yeah, I am. Sorry. There it goes. Oh, here we go. Now this is interesting. This definitely come up. Recently I've got a Duophone album label. Very interesting. This is the Wabash Dance Orchestra, Sweet Sue, Just You. This is really good. These I'm really pleased that I found a second one. The first one I haven't uploaded. Well, at this date I haven't uploaded, but by the time I'm doing this now, it's uploaded. All right, you know what I mean. Here we go. I'm going in the middle. That's good. I quite like that. The other side is You're a Real Sweetheart by the Melody Makers. Now, the Melody Makers was a pseudonym name, I think, for... I'll try and put it up now, if I remember. This band here, because somebody told me recently. So have a listen. To be honest, I like the other side better. The Wabash band is Red Nichols, actually, which I failed to mention. I'm definitely keeping it anyway, because Duophone is a sort of a rarish British label, because they used to make gramophone players, or phonographic machines and that, and they went into records for about 5 years, and then they collapsed. But during that 5 years, they actually bought out the rights of the British Brunswick. Is it Brunswick? Yeah. And so they started to release a lot of or re-release a lot of American bands on this Duophone label. But yeah, definite keep anyway. It's a definite keep. Right, here we go. This is a very rarely that I do one of these. This is the MGM. The MGM label, and it's George Shearing Quintet. Now, because it was George Shearing, I decided to play a little play with it, so we'll put it on. Have a listen. Nah, I don't even recognise it. Now, September in the Rain. Do I recognise this one? A lot of piano in it. It's all right. It's okay, but it's not. It's not me. Reject pile. Sorry to all you collectors of MGM. Really am. Apologise, but there you go. The next one is the Brunswick label. As If I Didn't Have Enough on My Mind. Dick Hames. Now. This should be good.
As if I didn't have enough on my mind, I had to meet you. Why did it happen? Adorable you.
Yeah, I actually quite like that. I can imagine me sitting here like I am now, one night having a quiet moment listening to that. Do You Love Me, Dick Hames.
Do I thrill you? Do I thrill you? Do I thrill you when I cuddle closer to you? Was your life a bore before I knew you? Tell me, do I send that certain...
Prefer the other side. Yeah, I am going to keep it though for the other side, but I do prefer the other side. Oh, 50s, a 50s Philips here, and it doesn't look in great condition. This has been played on a gramophone player quite a lot, and I know there's some tension about this, but I really think 50s ones such as the Philips label are best played on a gramophone. Really, you can. When I say not gramophone, I mean a radiogram or a record player. Personally, that's my feeling on that, but that's only my opinion. And what does that matter? Right. So, Tell Me a Story. Jimmy Boyd, Frankie Lane. I'm not really keen on Frankie Lane, so I don't know if I'm gonna like this.
Tell me a story, tell me a story, remember what you said. Tell me about the birds and bees, how do you make the chicken sneeze? Tell me a story, then I'll go to bed. Remember what you said. Tell me how your eye got black because the dog...
Really? Is that Frankie Lane? I don't know. Odd. The Little Boy and the Old Man. Frankie Lane, Jimmy Boyd.
So that we can see. Tell me why can I fly without wings?
No, I don't like that at all. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's really quite... you can tell it's been played on a gramophone. You can see the white bits coming through. I don't know if you probably can't see that, but nah. It's not one I'm going to be keeping. Oh, another MGM. Let's get through this. I Let a Song Go Out of My Heart by Billy Eckstine, with orchestra conducted by Lou Bring. Quick listen.
I was wrong. Am I too late?
keen. I'm not keen. The other side is No One But You, featured in the film Flame and the Flesh. I can't remember the film.
Let your kiss destroy or save me, so shall it be till all...
No, I knew I wasn't going to really be that keen on this. So once again, you know, reject pile for the MGM. Right, here's a modern Capital, and it's Stan. I have liked a couple of Stan Kentons on the last one of these, but Painted Rhythm, Stan Kenton. Move it on a bit. No, I don't like that much. I'm not that keen on that side. Peanut Vendor is the other side. Move it on. Nah, do you know what? I'm going to go through these ones because it hasn't caught me at all, that one. So that's on the reject pile. Right, on the Decca pile. On the Decca, next one is Decca. We've done this one. We've done this one. Alvida Same, Vera Lynn. I've done it, and I'm not going to do it again. So we're going to move on to the next one. Again, it's another. Oh, it's Nat King Cole. Somewhere Along the Way. Nat King Cole. Right.
Fingers somewhere in the rain I should forget, but with the loneliness of night.
It's not one I recognise, and the quality is not great. Walking My Baby Back Home. Now, I know this one. We all know this one, don't we?
It's not to her head. We to pet what I get. Her talcum all over my vest. After kind of straighten.
Right, we know this one. It's not playing very well. And because it's not playing very well, it's going on the reject pile. I do have, well, I've said this before, I do have a lot of vinyl on Nat King Cole. He is a favourite singer of mine. I do love his voice. But I'm not going to listen to it on a 78 that's not playing very well. And that's a definite. So anyway, Decca next. Oh, The Big Noise from Wintika, is it? Wintika. I think I know this one. It's not playing very well either. And I don't no, Honky Tonk Train Blues. Honky Tonk Train Blues. I do know that one. I do quite like it. The 78 isn't playing very well. It will probably play better on a gramophone player, but that's Bob Crosby and his orchestra, by the way. They've got Bob Haggart was The Big Noise from Wintika, and was Bob Crosby on his orchestra and Honky Tonk Blues. I'm going to get cursed for this, but I'm rejecting it. I'm rejecting it only because I'm not that keen. And next, the quality, I don't know. I'm just trying to be very selective, as I'm going to be more selective as I go along. So I'm going to get to the point now. I am at the point now, really, where I'm going to start indexing and referencing and seeing what I've got in me, and there's going to be a lot of stuff that will still be going on the reject pile. So, in hope that sometime next year, another job lot can be found and brought in for your pleasure, but mainly mine. Right, here we go. Moonglow. Oh, this is Moonglow by Benny Goodman Quartet. So, wow, this is going to be good, isn't it? I'm just going to add a little bit more weight, because I know it was down a little bit. I'm adding half a gram weight to make it 3 grams weight on this cartridge. Oh, this is just fabulous. I love this. And I'm not sure if I've got it already, actually. Yeah, we know that one. And I might already have this. Running Wild is the other side. That's good. It will probably play better on the gramophone, to be honest with you. I'll use my special technique on the gramophone. That's a keep. So we've had a few rejects so far, but we've got a keep there. On the Decca, ooh, weighty Decca as well. Oh, this is Jack Hilton and his orchestra. Do you know, I didn't even know I had another Jack Hilton. But I'm going to tell you something in a minute. But this is Just Friends. Just Friends.
Think of what we've been, and not to kiss again seems like pretending it isn't the ending. Two friends drifting apart, two friends.
Oh yes, I mean that's something that I'm gonna, and it's a really nice condition as well. Really nice condition. One More Kiss, Then Good Night is on the other side. Jack Hilton and his orchestra.
One more kiss, then good night, dear. In your arms, hold me tight, and as long as we live.
Yeah, I mean I'll keep that. It's not one of my. It's not one of the ones that I would say that I'm over keen on, but it's a Jack Hilton. It's really nice. I will listen to that all the way through, when I'm relaxing more, and then I can I'll pass judgment on it further. But I like to keep the Jack Hiltons. I did when I first started collecting 78. I thought to myself, Jack Hiltons. Yeah, I think the first one or two Jack Hiltons I got were fabulous, and then all of a sudden, all the Jack Hiltons I got suddenly went downhill a bit, and I wasn't that keen. But I mean, That one's okay. It's good. It's good. I think it's going to be better once I'm sort of more relaxed to listen to it. But obviously at the moment I'm just going through these just to see what I want to keep, what I don't want to keep. This is a 50s Decca here. Rudder and the Rock, David Whitfield, and the Roland Shaw Orchestra.
The crew hang out a devil's shanty as they hold their mainsail tight. Their dungarees wear rags and tatters and their balls wear gleaming white. The bosun held an empty...
No. My September Love. It's got a lot of damage on there, so it's no good. It's a lot of damage. Which is fine because it's going on a reject pile anyway. You wasn't going to get much of a play there. Reject pile. What we got here? HMV. What's this? Chili, Gilly, Ossen, Nefer, Katza, by the sea. Something by the sea. It's up there anyway.
He kissed her tenderly.
I know this one.
In Gilly, Gilly, Ossen, felt the cats and Ellen,
Yeah,
and
of course. I bet you knew this was what it was straight away.
One Sunday afternoon, they left the church and ran away to spend their honeymoon in a tiny house.
In a tiny house,
By a tiny stream,
by a tiny stream.
where the lovely lass...
Oh yeah, got to keep that. And is that Max Bygraves? It sounds like Max Bygraves. It is blinking Max Bygraves. Third Little Turning. Oh, but I do like that. And it's embarrassing to say you like Max Bygraves. I'm not a great fan of Max Bygraves. But these sort of particular songs, I put Out of Town up recently, and it's surprising how many views it got.
Turning on the right, there's a place I've been missing and a face I'll be kissing, then I'll know that I'm home alright.
Oh, do you know what? The older I get, the more I'm mellow towards Max Bygraves. There's a lot of people now. Stephen Physic is probably going like that. It's going on the keep pile. Right, here we go. Colombia. Oh, big, heavy Colombia. His BBC Dance Orchestra, Jack Payne. There's a good time coming. Here you are, Brian. You like these, don't you?
Design, jolly good luck, hooray. We shall all have money put away for a rainy day. That's what I say to myself. Design, jolly good luck, hooray. There's been lots of trouble for a long time now, but every dog must have his day. Now, wow, wow, there's a good time coming, be it ever so far away. That's what I say to myself. Design, jolly good luck, hooray.
That's just a good fun one. The other side is Over the Garden Wall.
Over the garden wall, many a maid who's had a little thrill. Over the garden wall, on a moonlight night when the moon shines bright, when there isn't any moon at all, they all cling together like the ivy did. Over the garden wall.
Right. I like that. I'm going to say I quite like that. And I think I actually vaguely know them. Vaguely. Very vaguely. Well, that's it. That's late night listening. Number 12. Done and dusted. We could have a random one. This here, just to, you know, make things fun. Where are we? We have, we've got Deckers there. HMVs to be sorted. I don't know what's in this lot. So, should we just pull one out? Just for fun. We'll just pull one out. I don't know what I'm going to get. I'm going to pull this one out here. Oh. Tommy Landia and his orchestra, When You and I Were Young. Let's have a listen. You know what? Not bad that. What's the other side? Weary Blues by Tommy Landia. Okay. Right. That's not bad, that. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to say thanks for watching this. We're going to leave it now. The next one that comes up is going to be late night listening Christmas special 1. So I hope you enjoy that. I'm really looking forward to that, I must admit. I know I've got 3 stacks there for the 3 specials that are going to come up, and I'm quite excited about them, to be honest with you. Quite excited. Not listened to them, but I can tell that they're going to be some good stuff there. Anyway, thanks for this. Cheers, everyone. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye for now.